Okay, so you're looking for an 8-inch tablet that's more affordable, easy to travel with, easy to use with one hand, but you're not sure if you want to go with the Nokia T10 that was just released, or maybe you should go with something from Samsung, like the Galaxy Tab A7 Lite. Today we're comparing as much as possible to see which is the better affordable 8-inch tablet. The price on these two tablets are gonna be about the same. $169 for the Nokia T10, $159 for the Galaxy Tab A7 Lite. The A7 Lite comes with 3 GB of RAM, 32 GB of storage, or you can also get 4 GB of RAM with 64 GB of storage. And then the Nokia T10 comes with 4 GB of RAM, 64 GB of storage. At least in the United States, I believe there's a 32 GB version available in other countries. You can also use a micro SD card in both tablets as well. You get a slightly larger screen on the A7 Lite, 8.7 inch with 800 by 1340 resolution, and then 800 by 1280 resolution on the 8-inch Nokia T10. But the A7 Lite is going to be a little bit taller and less bezels compared to the Nokia T10. Brightness is pretty similar between these two, but I feel like Nokia looks a tad brighter in person. And the A7 Lite seems to have more of a bluish tint to it in person. Might be hard to tell from this video, but again, very close, very similar viewing angles, so it's almost a toss-up on which has the better display. Surprisingly, even though these are lower resolution compared to more expensive tablets out there, reading text on these two don't look quite as bad as you would think, and you can watch up to 1080p resolution on YouTube videos, but you're only going to get SD playback resolution on Netflix for Samsung, where the Nokia T10 has HD playback. So that might be a slight advantage for Nokia for some people out there. When it comes to battery life, Nokia has a 5250 milliamp hour battery with 10 watt charging, and then 5100 milliamp hour battery with 15 watt charging for Samsung. So similar size batteries in these two, but during my battery drain test, the Nokia T10 lasted 7.5 hours versus only 6 hours for Samsung. Obviously that's going to depend on what types of stuff you're going to be doing, but both tablets should have enough juice to get you through a normal workday, especially if you turn the screen brightness down. But if you want the tablet with better battery life, I would go with Nokia. As far as software goes, both tablets are on Android 12. The A7 Lite originally came with Android 11, but it's been updated. The Nokia T10 is going to look a little closer to stock Android, especially when you look in the notification shade area. You're also going to get Google Entertainment Space left of the home screen on the Nokia T10, Google Discover or Samsung Free with the Tab A7 Lite. Sort of personal preference on which software you like better, but I feel both do a nice job of giving you good features for the price. You're also going to get a couple years of software updates with the Nokia T10, 3 years security updates. Then I believe the Tab A7 Lite is going to get the Android 13 update sometime next year, and then probably only security updates after that. Performance-wise, the Nokia tablet actually gets better Geekbench scores. You get a Unisoc T606 processor with Nokia MediaTek Helio P22T processor and the Tab A7 Lite. I don't know if you're going to notice a huge difference just moving around the software or doing normal day-to-day stuff on these two. And sure, there's going to be a little lag from time to time. Things may take a little bit longer to load on these two tablets, so you'll have to have a little more patience compared to more expensive tablets out there. Same thing with gaming. These really aren't going to impress too many people. Very entry-level gaming performance on both. It's also going to take a little longer for games to load. Graphics may look a little more jagged on devices like these, but most games are still playable as long as you're okay with not having the best gaming performance or the best frame rates. I feel like these should be fine for most casual gaming. I guess I'd give the slight edge to Nokia as far as which one is better at gaming, but it's pretty close in this category. Nice thing is you get a headphone jack on both tablets, something you're not going to get with higher end tablets anymore, so not sure how much longer you're going to see those on budget devices. These aren't going to be the best speakers out there, but at least you get a speaker on each side for both tablets. To me, it feels like the speakers on the A7 Lite are a little bit louder. Here's a quick sample of each just to give you an idea of what they sound like. Both tablets have an 8 megapixel rear facing camera and then a 2 megapixel on the front. You can also shoot up to 1080p resolution for video recording for both tablets, but I can't really recommend using either tablets for the cameras unless you have to, mainly because most budget cell phones out there are going to shoot better than both of these, even the phones that are going to be similar price to these. Let me give you a quick sample of each just to give you an idea of what to expect. So hopefully this video gave you a little closer look at these two more affordable tablets from Nokia and Samsung. I may have a couple more comparisons to do for 8-inch tablets if you're interested, so you'll definitely want to look out for those upcoming videos. So if you've made it this far into the video, you may want to say thanks by subscribing, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if this video was helpful. This is Brian from Fishbee Productions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.